You guys, I'm starting to get nervous because tomorrow Matt and I are selling the van. Whoa. Technically, they're picking it up or getting it, or so, we're exchanging the keys on Saturday, but like officially, paperwork wise, it's happening tomorrow. Wow. I can't believe the last 2 years went by so fast. I remember 2 years ago when Matt and I were watching van life YouTube videos thinking, wow, that'd be so cool to do. We should do that. That'd be so fun. It was also really stressful, but it was also fun. And like we had no idea how in the world we were going to buy a van. Like Matt didn't even have a car at the time. Let alone a giant cargo van. And really it didn't seem very realistic, but just figured it out, just found our resources and made it happen. Like, and yeah, I don't know, we just had this vision. And we made it real. And I'm like having that like moment where you're like, wow, we did that. It was real, like seeing it all this time, but now that we're selling Vanna White, it's like, whoa, we not only built something, but we built something that was like good enough that someone else loves and wants to make their adventure vehicle. That's really cool. It feels really awesome and really purposeful. Like it feels so aligned with our dreams that I just wanted to share that because I don't know how, I doubt I'll get to record very much of that process because I'll probably be kind of stressed out from it all, making sure that I'm remembering to sign or like get them to sign all the forms that I need to, you know, sell it person to person. And yeah, but I wanted to share that. I did put that van tour video up recently if you didn't see it. But it feels like such a good time to be wrapping up that chapter in our life and moving on to the RV renovation. I really liked how Matt and I went in the van on Sunday to get like our design inspiration started for the RV. So that was bittersweet. Oh my gosh, it makes me want to cry. I remember like being in the van. It was completely empty, just an empty, really loud cargo van. We had pulled down the little divider, which was a terrible idea at the time because it was so bangy and noisy. Um, and I remember going to Home Depot for the first time thinking like, okay, we're just gonna get some Reflectix or whatever you need, and like not knowing how many dozens and probably hundreds of times that we went to the home improvement store, and then we were going in a finished van with a whole like tiny home behind us, going to get RV like renovation supplies, which is not going to be nearly as difficult. Like, dear God, I don't want to learn about insulation ever again. Um, but it really prepared us because now everything we want to do in the RV seems so doable, so like familiar. It's really cool to see that now that we've done it once, we can do this and we really enjoy it. And yeah, just like came, I don't know. I was gonna make a story and then I just started rambling, so I guess it's gonna be an IGTV. If you are watching this, thank you for being here as part of our journey, like, comes to an end. And thank you for sending us like good vibes for like this next like big like step up for us moving into an RV and making it our home. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. We were at the Home Depot It was like we had been there for probably 20 minutes already looking at, I don't know, flooring samples and stuff, and we were on our way to the paint, and I don't know, some sort of glimpse of like the signs up above me and like appliances or something hit me, and I was like, man, I can't wait to like, you know, build my home and like stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, I am doing that right now. And it hadn't hit me like we are designing our home. The van was never meant like intended to be our home, so like it was always our like project for adventure, which is different. It's a different feeling when you know you're not going to live in it, right? Like it's a side thing. But the RV is actually going to be our home. And when that hit me, I wanted to cry in the middle of Home Depot, and Matt like had to like hold me for a moment because I had such an emotional like breakthrough of like, oh my goodness, we're decorating our home. So I'm gonna end that there because Matt's probably gonna come home any moment from now and be like, oh god, she's talking to herself again, and it's okay. I just like to share these moments because if you have been either watching my Instagram, my Facebook, or my YouTube, whatever place I post my life for the last 2 years, like I imagine that you remember all of the crazy stuff I was talking about and saying that I wanted to do. And like I know that some of it sounded very unrealistic and some of it didn't actually happen, but a lot of it did. And I'm just like really curious what it feels like watching it come to an end on the other side because it's freaking surreal over here. All right. Well, my cat is, attacking me as you've probably noticed. So, yeah. I'm gonna go pick up some beers for these ladies that are buying the van. I'm so excited. Vanna White has great new moms. Like, oh, like literally they're our dream customers, clients. I don't even know what to call it because it's the first people that we've ever sold anything like this to, and that's such a big deal also because I've done other like small renovations like my cottage tiny house behind my mom's backyard, but like, it's my mom's. I couldn't sell it. Oh no, I did sell the boat. And Matt sold his boat. I forgot about that. Yeah. It was ideal actually in that situation too. Funny story. It was the person who bought my boat was one of the guys that worked for the, what the heck is the rescue, like the towing company, and they had a boat, a dock, a slip in my same dock, and the guy I guess was looking for his own boat and he happened to buy my boat, so that was like really cool. Apparently they like turned it into a party boat though, so one of my neighbors I guess didn't realize I had moved off. And they called me one day and they're like, there's a bunch of people on your boat. That was so funny. So yeah, that was an ideal situation too. But yeah, these ladies, when I really put out there like, okay, like if we're gonna sell it, this is what I envision working with, and these are the type of people that I want this van to go to because I want it to like carry like good energy and good adventures forward. I want it to be used in that way. They're exactly the people that I would have probably described, not even knowing who they were. So, alright, I'm gonna stop. That's it. That's it for today. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Let me know if you like these rants because I don't usually do that as much versus having like very intentional purpose, but I just logged off of my computer from work and it like really hit me hard and I was like, I should share this feeling. That's all. Good night. Bye.